Okay, let's talk about
Debrief.
the debrief for Ailey Maguire's EP Bones
On the
launch
30th of March.
showcase, 30th of March. How did everyone enjoy it or feel it went down?
I think it went 100 times better than the launch night because we worked better as a team and we were more organised and well promoted compared to the Dundee event.
So there was a no.
More set
So
Like walking in Muckton and everybody playing in equal part compared
oh,
to...
right. So yeah, the jobs were more divided due to everyone's sort of kind of personal skills, what we excel at and how best to handle it.
Because on the EP launch night it was too many people trying to do too many different things and nothing ever got done.
Do you think the turnout was good compared to the last ones?
Definitely.
A lot bigger. Probably the biggest turnout for any event we've done so far.
Well, we made roughly about £250 in profit, or 247, and it worked out we all got £25.
Was that net or gross?
Growth.
Gross. So after net it was
It was about
178.
£178.
That's good. Well,
With roughly about 60 odd people coming through the door and actually paying for a ticket.
it's good for us because it lets us be in a position where we can actually pay the engineers
And pay Ben.
and pay Ben, pay the people who put a lot of effort in, not just within the group as well, like out with. Which is, I felt personally better.
It was good to hand Ben and Callum money to say thanks for all the hard work you've done. Like, we really appreciate it.
Any other enjoyable aspects of the night?
I thought the atmosphere was brilliant. When all the acts, I didn't see all the acts play, but when Ailey's response was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 times better than I thought it was going to be. Like, they were so enthusiastic and she was so grateful for her
A lot of the
opportunity.
audience were there for her. Yeah. So we benefited each other. We sold a load of the EPs, so about 31 of
I
them.
think it was 31 EPs.
Everyone that was made up. The only issue I'd have with that is the fault. It's very a rookie mistake with
The track list.
the track list at the back. That was wrong after all a meticulous sort of planning. I think that was maybe down to when Ailey decided she didn't want one of the tracks on the original EP that was sent to get manufactured. We had to basically send a new one with a replacement track for that. So
some
the old
confusion.
track list has been printed out, and that's probably down to us not informing Ben properly that that change had been made.
I don't think it made a difference.
It just would have been an extra.
It didn't on the night, but she's had to, but she's had to explain to each individual person it's not right, and at some point there will be a replacement sent out, but we still haven't really got round to that, so that's maybe something we need to jot down. I've said to Lorna already, but she didn't think Ben was available to do it at the moment, because we've all got a lot of coursework and a lot of equipment, but apart from that, we couldn't hang up the banner either.
It was quite cool up there on the floor though. I quite liked that idea.
Yeah, that was like one of these kind of beautiful mistakes. It turns out very
I thought it
positive.
worked really well actually.
Yeah, really impressed with that. Looked quite professional.
And everybody turned up on time and sound checked on time.
Which is a first for us.
I know. And everybody played well on the night. And I think we actually were a wee bit early and finishing by about 10 minutes.
Which is good also because a lot of the people were using public transport, so there's always that danger. If it would run over time, the people would be stuck.
Get home.
Is that then our responsibility? But that wasn't the case. So I got leaving, which was good.
And a bonus that we made a profit,
Yes.
especially that the venue was free as well.
Yeah, I didn't like how they tried to like when you agree upon something in an email or so on and so forth, it's kind of more or less set in stone. It's not even good practice to try and change it at the last minute just because you've noticed that the venue's filled out and there's a lot of people there. So him Ben trying to take money off was not very good. The loadout as well though.
That was I didn't
That
think there was
wasn't
going to
well
be
thought through.
as much equipment as I thought there was going to be, so it was kind of rubbish that we had to do, 3 runs in the car
Hmm.
with a ton of equipment.
I think in future it needs to be a case of equipment to venue, use it, pack it up, and straight back to where it has to go. End of discussion, because it just turns into like a hassle. It doesn't seem as much of a problem, especially to the people that have went home and then days later they're miles away. It's not really, they don't feel like it's really their responsibility either. So you know what I mean, it just makes it difficult. It just
I
leaves
think in future we'd have to,
few
I'd say I'd
people to do it.
organise a proper van
yeah,
as
definitely.
well, so we could transport it there and back in one run instead of 4 or 5.
So do you think we'd use Brandon's again?
I would use it again. I liked the venue and I thought it suited Ailey.
Mm-hmm.
I would
And
do
the
that,
night.
but I'd set up a contract for
What would that contract? What would you in that?
the guy. Well, just to say if you're giving us the free, then, well, because he was a bit annoyed that we would make so much money and we weren't giving him anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the contract would need to be set up to say that if the thing is for free, then
That's for
it's money
free.
goes in.
But I think I would definitely use it again, especially for an acoustic night.
Mm-hmm. I think it just depends on the artist that playing. I would consider maybe looking into a bit further the layout of the venue as well, where everything's positioned. For instance, we didn't do much sort of recon on that beforehand, so it left us in a bit of a position where when we got there we kind of had to do it on the fly and kind of make up what the layout would be, and we left Callum basically with these big desks kind of dominating the only standing space in front of the stage.
Yeah.
And that meant that people didn't feel like they could really get up and stand in front of the stage.
He
So
said that that's what it had to be. Because I asked him if he could move it back onto one of the booths, and he said that it had to be there.
well, it could have been at the side. For instance, Rick and everyone else was commenting on that, like the fact that it is good to be in the middle to get like a full kind of idea of what kind of sound is getting projected to the audience. But maybe if it was just a bit off to the right,
That would have been better.
it would have been
Yeah.
a bit better. But that's just maybe something to consider in the future events.
Yeah, in the future we'll
are held in
consider
there.
proper layout with the venue and transport
Yeah,
of the equipment.
you live in there. It's all about
Learn from our
yeah,
mistakes.
that's the best way to learn.
But overall,
Good night.
definitely successful.
Good breath.